Okay, another video. Now we're going to look at links. Links are basically a way to link one piece of content to another. You've all seen web links at various points. We use them a lot within the website internally, and I'll show you how we're going to do it using this 5 strategies to reduce carer stress. So if I go into edit, you should be logged in at this stage. Scroll down. Now what you'll see is that Alice, Steve and Hattie, it says click on their photos to find out what matters to them. So if we scroll down a little bit underneath this, we'll see that we've got carer stories. Now when clicking on these photos, it'll link to that. Now this is a type of linking called anchor linking or in-page linking. You'll notice that there's a little picture of an anchor right at the front of carer stories here. Now that anchor is linked to this button up here that says anchor. So if I were to delete that and I wanted to put a new one in, I would just go up to anchor, I would click on it and I would call the ID Steve. Now to make Steve's picture link to it, I'm going to click on Steve's picture like that, and you'll see up here we've already got a link. Now I can edit the link, or I can just remove the link and start again. I'm going to remove the link, and then with the picture still selected, I'm going to go insert, edit link, and you can see here it says a URL like google.com. There's a title, which you don't need to worry about, and then an anchor. Now the anchor is the important bit for us. If we click on this, you'll see that the Steve we created a second ago is here. So I click on that, hit OK, jump off it, and now this picture will cause us to jump down to this anchor point here. So it's very useful for jumping around in content, especially when you've got a longer page. The other kind of link we have is this one here. Now this is a link to another article. So let's have a look at this link. Now I'm going to click on it and scroll up a little bit, and then I'm going to hit edit link. So with edit link you'll see that I have a URL here and there's this long string. Now you don't have to remember what that is. I'll show you why. If I was going to do that again underneath, I might say previous, and then I want to say let's say go to another article. Now what I can do is I'm going to highlight the thing I want to be the link or the set of words. So it might be a kind of click here to go somewhere, or it might be read Hattie's story. Once you've done that, you can go up and insert a link. Now if I was going to go www.google.com, I could hit OK, and now this, oh, that's throwing up a thing, a message telling me that I've forgotten the HTTP bit. So it'll do it for me. It's done it. Now this is a link to Google. But what if you want to link to something on our own site? Well, let's just go in and delete that link, remove link, and I'm going to hit this button here that says article. When I hit article, what happens is it will give me a selection of different articles. Now, at the moment, we've got just under 100 articles, so we might want to actually search a little bit. What we can do is hit search tools, and we have basically status, which will show you being published or not published, various things like authors and tags, but we want the categories. When I click on category, you'll see there's care for the carer, which is our overall category. There's the start here, navigating the system, and you've got all these different categories. So let's say that we want to go nutrition and diet. This has now narrowed down the number of articles, and we can say, well, yes, let's link to nutrition and diet again. So I just click on this one, and what it's done for us, if we go in and have a look by editing, is it's actually inserted the path afterwards. Now this path, you'll notice, is essentially this part of our HTML. Don't have to worry about all these bits on the end. That's basically telling the software where to go and how to go there. But the important bit is up to this cat ID bit. So that's a really quick and easy way to stop you having to go through and find the page and then copy the index in and then hope it's right. And the reason that we only start at index is because when we get this changed from caringforthecarer.joomla.com to just caringforthecarer.com, this will all still work in terms of indexes. Whereas if we gave it the entire URL like this, then we'd have to go and rebuild all the links. Okay, that's enough of that. So that's how to insert a link using either an anchor or how to insert an article.